I'm just watching my birds over there. All right, we are live once again, but today we're doing a bit of a test stream here now. GTBird is now live streaming on VR Chat CheetiChat. Hey there, Siri bot over on Twitch.tv. How's it going? Hello. Okay, I already see one thing going on. Oh, I see. It makes multiple restream bots when it does that. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't just do that all the time. We'll see. So we got a couple new things going on here. We've got the audio for the birdies going now, so you can hear them chirping in the background there. We've got the audio for the mama and papa bird, which has already been working. I've been hearing them chirp kind of nicely in the background every so often when they show up, which it might be now. I hear them. Oh, I see them over there, but they're not showing up in the camera yet, so maybe it's a little delayed. We should see them soon. Hey there, Purple Bat. How's it going? Utensil Archer. Hello, hi, and welcome over on Twitch.tv. How you doing? Wow. Okay, I'm just keeping an eye on a couple things here. I think I do see one single restream bot saying things. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the restream bot. We'll see. Hey there, Rocky. Are you making gold show up again? We're also live over on YouTube today. We're live at the same time over on YouTube with the same kind of content except in vertical mode. So if you like to be on your phone instead of on PC, or sorry, on Twitch.tv, or if you're on your mobile device or on a TV or a tablet or a laptop, you can be over there. You're more than welcome to do so. If you guys would like some more information about all the social spaces I'm on, including Twitch, YouTube, and Blue Sky, type !socials in the chat. We have a command for that now. Wow. And then we've also changed the donation system up here as well. Instead of showing only the top donators, which was actually hiding newer people who were coming through because all the donations were so high. So now it just shows the top 3, but if you do donate, the recents will start showing up. We have 3 recents, so no matter if you make a small donation or a very big donation, it'll always show up right here. How do I battle again, says Rocky? It's !duel, so that's D-U-E-L, I believe, space, the name of a person. So someone who is already actively here in chat. You'll see all their names down here at the bottom of the screen here. But they do have to accept it, though. So it's !accept after that. Yeah, we're now live over on YouTube and Twitch. I don't see any messages coming from YouTube just yet. Let me see here, because there might actually be a thing I have to do to get that to show up. Let me just grab my phone real quick. I'm kind of testing things at the moment, so please excuse me as I figure this out. I want to make sure that YouTube is actually going to show up. Hello. Rocky is now asking for a battle with Purple Bat. Hey there, Ping Pong. Welcome on through. Let's see here. Your videos. CheetiChat. 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 Turn it all the way down there. We've got James Rabby 7209 who is saying test. Hey, look at that, and it did show up. Cool. There it is. I see it. Yahoo! Hey, what just happened? Oh, oops, hold on. I did something there. Control Z. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, great job, Purple Bat. Great job. Great job. I knew you could do it. Okay, cool. We do have updates over there. I know I'm not looking at the screen right now. I'm trying to figure some stuff out here. Need some sources. Where's the source for this? Here's the mama and papa bird. Let's right click that, go to properties. Ah, here it is. There's a huge amount of network buffering. Boop. Let's redo that. And now we should get a little bit more up-to-date like visual representation of the birdies showing up, because they were super delayed there. Is the cast system on? It should be. It's this one. Oh, and it apparently failed to load, so let's close that. Let's try again. This unfortunately only works over on twitch.tv, but over on YouTube you can't even see this anyway. There we go. There it goes. Okay, cool. Now you can do the casting. Very cool, very swag. Anyways, I was just checking what is going on, so I'm going to leave. All right, Purple Bat, have yourself a good one. Thank you so much for hopping on in. Hope to see you again soon. Let's see here. And then I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to close over here. Where is StreamerBot? StreamerBot is right here. Right click that. There we go. Because people over on YouTube should be able to show up anyway. And then let's get rid of stream elements as well. Oh wait, there's another streamer bot right here. We'll just hold off on that. Well, I'm not gonna like delete all the streamer bots. I don't know what the difference is. I'm sure that's just for commands and stuff. I don't want to delete that. Come on. There we go. Anyway, hey guys. Whoa! You're gonna duel me? I won't be able to do that because I don't have a keyboard to type in. So you'll have to duel somebody else, unfortunately. Beanpog says, have you ever heard of the game Casualties Unknown? I certainly have. I know a lot of people who play it. I enjoy watching people play it, but I would be stressed the heck out playing it myself. For sure. There's way too much to worry about in that game. It's fun watching other people get stressed out over it, but not so much me. I don't want to do that. Guys, you know. You didn't know, did you? You know, I was thinking maybe you didn't. Guys, did you know that we should stop calling AI art AI art? Instead, we should call it, what should we call it? We should call it fake art. Or, in other words, fart. That's what it is. It's just a fart. That's all that art is. We're not even gonna call it art. We're gonna call it computer rendered artificial pictures, or crap. We're gonna call it farts and crap. That's what we're gonna call AR art. We're gonna call it farts and crap. Did you guys know? Guys, did you know? Uh-oh. Are we about to do it? Are we about to duel? Uh-oh, guys. Our wild Jigglypuff has appeared. Go catch it now by typing exclamation point PokeCatch over on twitch.tv. Yeah. The current time is 10:25. Did you know this? My time's right over there. 10:25. Heck yeah. Do you know you can run out of Pokeballs? If you need more, don't forget to look underneath the video player for more Pokeballs in the Pokemon Center. Don't forget, if someone requests a goal from you, you can always accept it by typing ! accept. Wow. Oh, wow. Hey. Be nice. Holy moly. Alright, let me see what YouTube looks like right now. Well, yeah. YouTube's looking pretty good. Painpog says, I wanted to duel. Well, you gotta accept it. Hey, Diamond Eye. How's it going? Welcome on through. How you doing? Wow. Guys, did you know we're live on YouTube and Twitch today? Remember, you gotta spell their name right. You gotta spell their name right. Diamond Eye says, doing good, just done with work and watching the stream while having dinner. Oh, that's awesome. Did you some people I found out are actually watching more on their TVs now than they are on like their tablets. They're still watching a fair bit on their phones and stuff, but there's a lot more people watching on their TVs now. And I'm thinking about that because a lot of people can't watch on their TV if it's only Twitch. So I'm live on YouTube. You can see it right up there. We're currently live on YouTube right now. It is a vertical video, but it's kind of set up the same way. It's got a chat. It's got the two cameras over here on it. I may change that though, because I think the chat is in the same spot as the chat that YouTube provides to people. So I may change that to something else. Hey there, Yubade. Hello, Cheety Bird. Sorry for being late. Oh, Bean, don't worry about it. You're fine. They said sorry for being late. You're okay. Oh. Yahoo! Great job, Rocky. Great job. Yubade, what are you watching on today? Are you watching on a tablet, a phone, a laptop, computer, TV maybe? Actually, I could just have both those open right now. Wow. Yibade says they're currently watching on a phone. See, that's what I'm looking for. How's it look over on the phone? I'm really curious, actually. The chat, which is down here for you. How does that chat down there look for you versus when you're typing and stuff? I'm kind of guessing, like, whenever you're typing, the chat moves up and becomes on top of this. I actually should try that. I just have a phone over there. I should just do it and see what it does. They're not a cheater. The only cheater around here is me because I'm cheaty. I'm cheating all over the place. I'm a cheater. I'm a cheater bird. Sounds bad, doesn't it? Yibade says, chat looks good. Very cool, very swag. So, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this. It's kind of like a dead spot up here right now, but this little thing up here in the top left-hand corner, where it's like sifting through pictures that I've taken with people and also gift art that I've gotten. This is up here for people on Twitch. I don't have anything for it on YouTube at the moment. I'm still working on it. But that up there, I'm going to change that into an advertisement board. Now that may sound bad, but it's actually good because it's for local artists and it'll always be for really inexpensive, like $5, maybe $10 your character here style kind of things. So super easy entry, and it'll always be right up there in the top right corner, or sorry, top left corner up there, which will make it super easy for people to get art from people, but also make it super easy. It's not like you're going to be like buying like $60 or $100 pieces of art from this top corner up here. It'll always be super low price. So anyone can do it. Rumai says, Feh. Yeah. Hey, CJ. Welcome on through. Hey. What the heckies? Wow. What are we celebrating? Holy moly. I need to make it so that those show up on the other stream too. Still working on it. Give it A says, I love my raptor colors. Oh, are you a little raptor down there? Let's see, who are you down here? I see Rumayo over there. Where's Yubide? There you are. There you are. If you want to change your character's colors, there are other ones as well. There's green, gray, and there's purple, there's blue, there's red. But to change the colors, you just got to type !EXT into the chat, and then streamer avatars will show you a link you can click on and then change your character.
Oh, you did amazing joke.
Aw, thank you. Oh, you can hear Mama and Papa Bird. I don't see them again though. They're in there. I wonder why that camera is not updating. I can hear them clearly fine. And it's obvious that it's still moving, but it's like not updating right.
Want to see something?
Rocky says, want to see something? Sure, what's that? Whoa! Holy moly! Are you guys tossing stuff on me again? What the heckies? Hey Johnny, welcome on through. Wonder if having it open twice, because that's what I'm doing. Wah! I'm having it open twice technically right now. And I wonder if by doing that it's making it lag more, because it's technically got to send out 2 streams at once. Hey Restream, I see your messages. Restream says you've received 100 messages today with Rita. Wow! Wow! What's going on? What happened? Holy moly! J Rocky says clip. Actually, I want to test something really quick. You just did that clip thing. I want to see something. Where is it? Right here. Wait a minute. Am I doing that right? Where did the backtrack? Oh, it is a different word. Oh, there it is. And there is 2 of them, but there should be 3. J Rocky says clip. Actually, I want to test something really quick. But why didn't that work? Right? Oh, Russian. Holy moly. I mean, I'm sorry that I'm not like super paying attention to the stream right now. I'm trying to figure out YouTube streaming again. Because it does it differently now. It does it in vertical now, so like I'm trying to do stuff. But I want there to be like a vertical video and also a normal stream as well. It's been a while. :3. Hello there, lazy. Welcome on through, Bean. I'm trying to think, where would I find this information that I'm looking for right now? Over here. Commands, would it be under? Confetti hydrate. Where's the clip? Clip that. Here it is. Right click. Edit. Anyone can use it. But how do I change? Oh wait, can I change the platform? The YouTubers should be able to do it too. Yeah, YouTubers should be able to do it as well. Mans. Or actions, maybe. Actions? Here we go. Where's clip? Where's clip? Clip that. Here we go. Okay, Cotton 4K. Play the sound. Delay for 10 seconds. OBS. And then I want to add... Search to add a sub-action. We want to do... OBS. It's not called replay, it's called something else. Oh, is it not going to show it to me? Can I do a keyboard press? Keyboard press. He's gonna be equals. Where is it? That's not equals. I don't know what that is. I can't see it because my screen's too blurry. No, I can't see it.
Oh, wanna face me?
Oh, wait, is that it right there? There it is. Modifier. Oh, you know what I should do? Make it insert. I apologize, I'm not paying attention now. I actually did this as like a bit of a test thing here today. Modifiers. No modifiers. Let's test it. Okay. Cool. Now, this will be very interesting. Let me go to a whole factory, huh? What's that? Russian says, yeah, been a minute, had some wild developments in life over the last couple months. I might acquire a fully functioning factory. An entire factory? Holy moly. Is it like... I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this or not. Tell me if I'm not, or don't answer this at all. But is it nearby here in this area?
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Like, have I possibly seen it before? If it's a full-on factory, and it's over here, I may have seen it before. Baki says,
Oh,
do you want to face me? I cannot type on the keyboard as easily as you guys can, so I would have to pass on that for now until I figure out a way to just easily do that. Where are the options? Settings. Hotkeys. Okay. And then, where is... Here. Okay, this is going to be insert and insert. Apply. There. Now, oh, you know what? Gotta shoot your shot when the opportunity comes up. Absolutely. Sounds amazing. All right, now I need to go back to StreamerBot. And VR chat scene caught in 4K hidden. Move this up here. Can I pause this? Disabled. Okay. So now let me also go to metal. And I may or may not change this later. You know what? I'll just leave it as is, because what's going to happen now is whenever you guys clip that, or exclamation point clip, it'll clip a widescreen format like what you guys see on Twitch. It'll clip one of those. And then it'll also clip a vertical video, which is seen over on YouTube. And in the background, it'll capture a scene of just VR chat. So if something happens like off screen or something like that that isn't seen, because on this right here, this is squared off. There's actually stuff that you don't see on the outside here, which I mean, if I move over here, you can see it over there and over there. But it's not captured directly. So that's actually great. I'm going to use that in a second here. It's going to take 10 seconds so I can react to it. Wow, I'm reacting. And then when he goes away is when it actually clips it. You'll hear it twice there. Very cool. Aw, Kale, thank you so much. Yubiday says, hi, Cheety Bird. Do you know I'm posting on YouTube again? Hey, that's pretty cool. You should send me some links or something like that. I need to make like a spot where you guys can like show your guys' creations that you're making and stuff. Kind of like a self-promotion thing, but it's only for videos, not in your channel. I like that. Yubiday says, I got good news. I'm getting a lot of good news today. That sounds pretty cool. Let's hear it. I want to hear it. Hey, Zeffy. How's it going?
Oh, cute.
Okay, now, I know I just got back, but I want to test one more thing. I want to make sure it's actually... Whoa, jeez. 92 Jacket says, Hayo is all ears. That's me. That's right there. That's all my. Those are my ears there. Watch out for those. Let's see here. Did it actually record? Side here, which I mean, if I move over here, you can see it over there and over there. But it's not captured directly, so that's actually great. I'm going to use that in a second here. It's going to take 10 seconds so I can react to it. Wow, I'm reacting. And then when he goes away, there we go. Okay, it is absolutely working. Now, when it does that, it all gets uploaded to my Google Photos, and I can use those for clips later. Rocky says, sorry, Hayo, I did that. You're fine, Bean. Try not to spam it too much. Try not to spam it too much, though. Like, use it for when things are actually happening and stuff. Russian says, yeah, it's a local operation. The current owner is looking at retiring, but the company got a bunch of space age certificates. What? And have taken SpaceX as a client. Hey, unfortunately, I don't have any sodas. I'm all out of sodas. I only ever drink sodas if I'm given them or something like that. I know this may sound a little goofy. I do have a throne though, which is visible on. I should make that a thing on YouTube as well. I didn't even think about that. But it's down here in the bottom left-hand corner. It's throne.com/HayoBird. If you like to gift me some pop or soda or anything like that, I think I do have a few things on there that are available. SpaceX, I might have to sell everything and eat ramen for months, but it's an opportunity to invest in, so I'm just trying to pivot to make it happen. Man. Dude, that sounds like a huge opportunity. To talk about, like, I mean, eating ramen for a little bit, sure, but that sounds like you'll be eating freaking filet mignon for quite a while after that. That's awesome. Oh. What is that? Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. It is Wednesday after all, isn't it? Yibiday says, did you see my good news? I unfortunately did not. Can you scroll up, copy, and paste it down so I can see it? CJ says, low, crazy hot noodle noises. Oh, there's the birdies. Oh, you can hear the trains out there. Wow. Hey. Oh, look, there's the Papa. Look how pretty he is. Look how pretty Papa Bird is. That's awesome. Is he out there right now? And here comes Mama Bird. Come on, Mama Bird. Do the shimmy. Do the shimmy, Mama Bird.
How goes the Cheetie?
Aw, she didn't do it. eBay says, I have 2 more months left on my mission. Ooh, very cool. What kind of mission you got? Ah! The worms! Oh. Diamond Eye says, do you know what kind of birds they are? I believe Smiley thinks they're wrens. I think they're called songbirds, but I don't know if either of us are right. Zephyr says, hi, Smiley. Johnny Two Jacket says, sounds of Smiley dying. Yeah, he does that. Zephyr says, how goes the Cheetie? I'm doing fantastic. I got to do my little workout here in a minute after doing all the test runs and stuff. Omni, it doesn't matter how much you shimmy shimmy, or shimmy yay, or shimmy you.
Chaos is falling from the sky.
I'm getting strapped in. I have a weight on my arm now. Oh, that is... Oh, is it just like steel plates? That is really awkward. Oh, you know what? I think I see where my hand is supposed to go through. There's another one right here. It's a thing. Here, can you do this one? Oh, it might be backwards. Oh wait, that might just be, is that to release them? There it is, there's a thing.
Yeah, there you go. Who's the heel?
Oh, you walking?
I think you're doing it right.
Oh, I'm making chaos fall from the sky.
Hey, there we go. Wow, those are heavy. Nice. Are these ones for down here, or are you gonna... I know, but are they for down here, or are you gonna take them upstairs after this? I know. Okay. Okay, says, hi, I'm making chaos fall from the sky. I know, I see. Yeah! What are we celebrating? What's going on? Fat_Russian CLE says, hi, Smiley. He's a little busy getting a toy out of a box right now. Oh. Oh, interesting. We're getting new weight sets. Oh, great job there. Great job there, Diamond Eye. Yibade says, hi, Cheetie Bird, I gotta get going. All right, dude, you have yourself a good one. I'll have to check out your YouTube channel later. Have a good one. Why am I moving? Oh, I'm like way off the... Why did I do that? Where'd my ears go? Hydration. Oh, cool. It actually played over there too. Neat. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go get some hydration. Guys, don't forget to get your hydration as well. Oh, these weights are really weird. Everything feels funny. You need help? Oh, you got it. Okay. Gotta find out how to open the chat or the YouTube stream on YouTube Shorts, because it should have opened it on YouTube Shorts, but it did not. Yeah, we can get rid of this. Yeah. Oh, Mama Bird's back, and she's bringing more stuff. She's bringing more stuff. All right, give me just a moment here, guys. I'm going to try and see whether or not I can see how to get the YouTube chat to not be this way. Because for some reason, it's supposed to show up as like a YouTube short thing, but it's not showing up as a YouTube short for some reason. It's showing up as a normal stream. And there he goes. Oh, there it goes. Now it's showing up right. Yeah. I don't like how the chat shows up. I'm going to change that later. Yeah, give me 15. Cool. That feels pretty legit. And then I put it down. And you select 25. How does it do 5? Is it like one-sided? Oh, that looks pretty legit.
That goes into this notch right here.
Yeah. But how does it do 5? Oh, that is 5. Never mind.
Well, this is 10. 5.
Oh, it's just the weight itself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty cool, huh? Oh, that's right.
And you wanted to take those upstairs, right?
Yeah. Well, later.
Did you want to take these upstairs too? These things? I'm going to, yeah.
Or he waits out. Those are pretty.
That doesn't. It's not bothersome. I'd rather there'd be more weight. That'd be fun. Yeah. Well, I know. But I'm assuming like when I'm walking like this, it'll kind of do some stuff too.
Take them off your arm.
Well, it's like when I hop off the treadmill after being on it for 30 minutes and I take the first few steps forward and I go, whoa, you know, I take off. Yeah. Fat Russian says, I can't wait for Google Earth to snap a pic of my garden and then be forced to censor it. Is there something wrong with your garden? Forced to censor it? Or like, do you have to do that already? Like your garden is in your backyard though. Why would they're not going into your backyard, are they? That'd be so weird. Oh no, that's not true, Zephyrus. They absolutely do. If you request to have your like whole entire house censored, they will do that. I have seen it a lot, especially in my city. Yeah, you can request it. It's really weird because like sometimes you'll be like traveling. Ooh, who won? Who was that? Hello, Cheetah Bird. Congratulations, J Rocky won. Hey, great job there, dude. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop onto my treadmill here. I think we're pretty set on getting the things done. And today, we're going to attempt using the solar again. Oh. Hold on. Wow. Come on, turn. There we go. Focus all the way. Oh, let's see how laggy it is now. Oh, not laggy at all. Weird. Okay, let's move this over to here. Calm. 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 Thank you. I just got some raisins. Drupal says, "Heidi ho, Cheaty. Hello there." Lulu says, "Hi. Hey there. Welcome on through. Sorry, that second bit there I'm not going to respond to, but I hope you're having a fantastic day." Johnny says, "Smiley doing smiley things. That's what he does." Drupal says, "Why are your teeth getting bigger?" They're not getting bigger. I mean, technically they are probably bigger than my last Diwali, but so are my claws. These are pretty big too. Wow. So are the paws. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Fat Russian says, "I've had a few drones fly over my place over the years, so I got annoyed with it and decided to be passive aggressive about it and carved out a phallus-shaped garden in the backyard. Takes up about half of my usable space." That is amazing. Still to this day, after all of these years, doing Russian things. Or, well, Russian as in like your name. Doing your... Not like Russian things, but, you know, doing Russian things. You're trolling. You're trolling, as you do. I don't know. Well, that'd be interesting, actually. Because, like, technically, maybe I shouldn't say that. No, I mean, I know that there are certain things that you can see in our backyard from the the satellites, which is pretty cool. Like, you can see our table back there. You can kind of see our garden. It's like basically just a couple pixels, but it's there. We're talking like Google Photos pictures. Hold on, what is beeping off on my phone now? Dismiss. There we go. All right. All right, let's get this started. So we are currently... Oh, I got to turn it on first. There we go. We're running this on solar today. See if it interferes with the microphone this time. I found out that the microphone that it was interfering with was the headset mic, not the professional mic. Or the antlion. Let's get this started. Alright, we are going. Set for 2. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, cool. So, we are currently starting at 45 minutes into the stream. Now we'll see if these, because I've got weights on my arm now. This is one of the things that Smiley got recently, is some weights. And we shall see if they become too uncomfortable, because they are they're a little tight, and because I always have my arms down, basically swing forward and backwards, they are kind of heavy feeling. But we shall see. Biff Lukin says, hello. Hi there. How's it going? Johnny Two Jacket says, so that's what I heard. Yeah, they're Velcro strapped onto my arms right now. I don't know how heavy they are. Maybe like 15 pounds on each arm right now. We'll have to see how these go. Maybe I put them up higher or something so they're not like weighing on my wrists. Yeah. Smiley was saying, like, after I'm done doing this, if I keep walking normally, I'm kind of putting a little extra sway into the arms to get a little bit extra out of them. A Weaver says, oh hi, oh hello there, welcome on in. Biff Lukin says, physically or mentally? You can give me both if you like, up to you. They may be cutting out the circulation to my hands. I'm not sure. They feel a little funny right now. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Hio is strapped. A Weaver, or a Wywer, is saying, what you doing? I'm on a treadmill right now. I'm trying to make it a thing to get onto this every weekday at least in the morning. And if I'm going to do this every morning, I said, hey, you know what? Why not get into VR, you know, and do a stream. Have somebody to chat to while I do this, you know? I mean, so far we've been doing pretty good. I think we've, since I started this whole thing, I've been on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday so far, which is the most I've streamed in a long time now. Last month, I think I streamed a total of 3 days total, and it wasn't even for like 2 hours straight. I think it was more along the lines of like just a couple minutes, or not a couple minutes, but like maybe 30 minutes to an hour or something like that. But I'm trying to actually go for longer. Cheaty is moving and grooving. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying my best. A Wywer says, honestly, I just can't run. Like, physically, I'm capable, I just can't. Mix of crappy pressure and being really exhausted. Sometimes just changing up your, what the heckies? Holy cow. An entire cruise bus. This is not the road for that. What the heck is that all about? But no, maybe just changing up your diet and stuff like that. If you're really tired and stuff, it might just be that your diet needs to change up, you know? Now, obviously, I don't know what your current diet is, so I can't really give you any guidance on what to do next. But there's all kinds of stuff you can do. Like sometimes having like too much sugar in your diet can really make you really slow. Like the only time you'll ever feel fast enough to do anything at all is when you have the sugar, and then like with an hour later you'll already feel tired. If you get sugar out of your diet, that'll sometimes help. If you're low on carbs, maybe get some carbs in you so that you can have something to burn off while you're doing your stuff. Or just get active. Don't even run. Just go for walks. Go for walks around the block or something if you have a block to walk around. Or get a treadmill. Get a bike. A scooter. Or do like my one friend, Rilu, and get some rollerblades. Try something different. You know? Shake it up. Johnny Two Jacket says, you know, if you block or obstruct blood flow to your body parts and then release it after a while, then you'll feel that body part feel funny. Usually just it's that sleeping feeling you're talking about. Oh yeah, Biff Lucan, you were mentioning that before. Biff Lucan says, physically I'm doing fine. Mentally I'm doing so well. Doing so-so, I'm guessing that's what that meant. Their grandma's 15-year-old chocolate lab had to go down. Yeah, that happens, unfortunately, and I'm really sorry to hear for your loss there. Hopefully you and your family can grieve in peace. My condolences to you. Svenodiscus says, hi, hello there. Welcome on in, Bean. A Wyler says, diet is okay, I'd say. Both me and my mom have the same issue, which is kind of odd. Well, don't forget to ask your doctor. They know more than I do, for sure. Svenodiscus says, oh, really wanting the roller skates? Yeah, he's been doing roller skates for a while. A Wyler says, yeah, I walk every day because I live in Serbia and cars are not mandatory. Drupals also says, I did that. Now it's kind of better, but still progressing. I eat like 5,000 calories a day and sleep till 6 a.m. But since 2026, I started doing sport. Try to change it. But status bike. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool. 5,000 calories. That's a fair bit. Was that the bulking phase or something? I think the usual intake for a person is like 2,000 to 3,000.
I got your live stream pings in Discord.
Aki says, hi, I got your live stream pings in Discord. Hey, that's pretty cool. You don't have to follow those if you don't want to. If you already, I mean, it's just there if you want to. Up to you, though. Rocky says, hi. Well, hello there. A Wyver says, W. Drew. Drupal says, yeah, trying to change for the better. Johnny Two Jacket says, also, I can tingle the funny nerve on the elbow. Makes my arm feel funny. Well, that just means you're messing with the nerves in your arm. That's why they call it the funny bone, because if you hit it hard enough, or just mess with that little nerve right there in your elbow, you're actually like messing with the nerves for your whole hand. Kind of crazy how the body works like that. Wywer says, nice burbs. What are their names? Well, the yellow one in front of the screen there right now, that is Peach. And there's two blue ones. There's one with a darker colored, what's called a cere, C-E-R-E, which is the little piece of flesh above their beak. There are different colors on the two blue birds. One is a darker color, that is mayonnaise, or mayo for short. And the other one is blue cheese, which has got a lighter colored cere. Blue cheese or cheese, or blue. They're my little babies. There's also another bird in another cage right now. He was in the cage with all those guys right there, but they all like turned on him for some reason. They all really hate him. I don't know why. So he's in his own cage and he seems to be pretty happy on his own right now. I don't know what he did or what. He's a cute little guy though, but I don't know what he did. Jesse, it's time to cook blue cheese. A Wywer says, I had one like them called Mickey. Nice. What color were they? Wywer says, bird gang violence? I guess so. Like they were really picking on him. The yellow bird in there is our oldest one. She's like I think maybe 8 or 9 years old now. She's getting pretty up there in years. And she has before picked on another bird before. who is not like with us anymore. He actually ended up passing away at some point, not because of her, but like he just got old. He was our very first one, and they ended up like tussling big time, ripping feathers out and stuff on the bottom of the cage. So when I saw her attacking Tide Pod, who's the other one that's missing right now from that cage, I was like, I'm not doing this again. I am not having to stop birds from ripping feathers out of each other. We're going to separate you guys right now.
I'm also watching you YouTube live stream.
Hey, that's pretty cool, Rocky. Yeah, technically you can actually watch the YouTube stream pretty much on anything. YouTube's available on everything. Phones, tablets, even TVs. Benno says, I'm eepy. Go sleep, you little bean. It's Lunar, just subscribed over on youtube.com. Thank you so much for hitting that follow or that subscribe button over there. That's the first time I've seen that. I didn't know that worked. That's kind of cool. I didn't know we had subscription notifications. The more you know. I don't think I ever set that up. It just kind of happened. That is so cool. I love it when stuff like that happens. Stream surprises for me. Drupal says, how do you train them not to fly away when the windows or doors are open? That's a good question. I actually don't know. When the windows are open, well, we never open the window in that room. We do have a fan that has a grate on it so that it's permanently in the window, and when you turn it on, whoa! Skylar Stardrift. Hello, hi, and welcome. How's it going? Welcome so much. Thank you so much for sharing your community with us. What were you guys playing today? Skylar Stardrift.
There goes the channel. Skylar Stardrift just rated with 7 odd ones.
Whoa! Whoa, you're a protogen. Look at you, and a Gilmon, dude. Okay, hold on. I gotta ask you: is Gilmon your favorite? Is that a ticker, or is that just is he always there? Is Gilmon your favorite? Gotta ask. What's your favorite dessert? Rocky Road ice cream. Love that stuff. The protogen is kind of old. I'm Nardo now. Hey, very nice. That's pretty cool. But I gotta ask, Gilmon. And yes, Gilmon is my favorite. Yes. I love blood. Ah! I love that guy. He's so much fun. I forget what else he says. It's been so long since I've seen the show. It's been so long.
I'm
Hio in nerd
YouTube
mode.
Channel.
Hey, thank you so much, Rocky. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button over there. You're awesome, Bean. Hey, Cindy. Welcome on through. Cindy Vella. Howdy, hey. By the way, to our raiders that just came through, I know how it can be whenever you're going out to raid and stuff, and when you raid, you usually, because you have to go somewhere, so if you need to go do some stream aftercare, go ahead and do what you need to do. There will be no hard feelings whatsoever. Go do your thing. We'll be here whenever you come on through. I do need to rewatch Tamers, says Skydrift. Or, sorry, Stardrift. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. I'm on a treadmill right now. I'm doing my morning workout. Oh, we're having a battle right now. Who's going to win? I really hope it's not Restream Bot. Because it looks like it might be. Oh, Restream. Oh. Rigged. Rigged. I'll call it out myself. I'll call it out myself. Rigged. That's me. I won. Feel the power. Johnny Two Jacket says Hio turning into Stitch from... No, that's Gilmon's voice. He's kind of... I wonder if it's the same voice actor. I never really thought about that. He's got the same... He's kind of got the same... I mean, it's a little different. It's a little... I think it's like a little bit more nasally, I think. Than Lilo's... Or sorry, Stitch. Or what's that other guy's? He's like a meatball. He kind of sounds the same as well. Very nice. how do treadmills work in VR? I'd love to get one day. I'm on just a regular exercise one. It's not the one that I can make all the turns and stuff. It's just a regular one. However, I do have a Quest Pro, which allows me to have eye tracking and stuff, but it also has I can actually see my whole world underneath here, so I can keep an eye on where the treadmill is, which allows me to not fall off of it. Because I have tried to do it with a Quest 2 and 3 before with my vision completely blocked off. That's dangerous. Don't do that. Unless you have a Halo strap or something, which allows you to do what I'm doing with the Quest Pro here. Diamond Eye says, Higher Rule Supreme. Rocky says, hi, I challenge you to a battle. Bean, my keyboard's over there. I have to type it. I can't type it right now. I'm on a treadmill. Skylar Stardrift says, that's a good idea. Don't want to fall off the treadmill. No, I have already done it once. And not only did I break a part off of the treadmill by doing that, but I also hurt myself a little bit. So like I said, don't do it. Don't do that unless you can actually see where you're at. If you're interested, ever, Skylar, you can go to my Discord. If you want to know where that is, it's either, well, it's !chat. Wow. And I can give you a link to the one that I'm using right now. It's really, it's kind of small, but I am also like a really kind of tall person. I'm 6 foot tall, so. But it has these little arms here, so if you're like in VR, you can just hold on to the arms and position yourself. Excuse me, who just kicked me off the playing field? Wow, how rude. How rude. Look at this guy's getting picked on. Wow, who did that? Sveno. Wow, I thought we were friends. I gave you hugs even. Holy moly. Hawaii says, oh wait, browser Twitch? I'll be back. Oh, I wonder what happened there. Benno says, you stole me from the park. I didn't steal you from the park. You came right into my arms. That sounds horrible. But no, you came over to me first. And then I gave you hugs. And then you took pictures of that. That's your fault, not mine. I just existed. And then all of a sudden I started getting piled on by a volley. Biff says, has anyone else here read the comic I Think I Like You? Not really. I would like to eventually at some point get back into reading books and stuff. That'd be fun. Skylar says, no worries. I'll consider it. My room might not have space for it though. What I'm doing, what I found out is that I can just do this in the living room. And what this machine does is it folds down flat. And then you just slide it underneath the couch when you're done. So you have it out when you're using it, but then you slide it away when you're done with it. Let's see here. Ilustrador de Sonos. Hello, hi, and welcome. Welcome on through. How you doing today? Awaiwer says, oh, that's better. Hey, welcome on in. How's it going, Awaiwer? I'm very happy to see that you have the same name over here, too. Sveno says, I'm living in your cage now. What? I kind of tempted to try and draw a little series or something of me trying to escape. Oh no, that sounds horrible. Hio Cheaty Bird is stealing birds and putting them into cages, keeping them for myself. Diamond Eye says, yeah, they read the comic. I love you.
I got revenge for you.
That's awesome, Rocky. Awaiwer says, I matched them half for my own sanity, half for others. Did you know, guys, did you know technically while you're chatting in the chat here, you're actually making a virtual currency called fish? Hey, Awaiwer, thanks so much for the follow over on twitch.tv, Bean. Greatly appreciated. Sonos, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know why the other why a Wyver's message didn't pop up, but that's kind of funny. But welcome on through.
Thank you for the follow Illustrador_to_Sunhas.
Uh-oh, guys. It's the Wednesday test alert. It's the Wednesday weather test alert. Drupal says, fish? Yeah. You want to know how much you got currently? Type !fish in the chat for more information. If you're over on Twitch, you'll get 2 notifications, one for the casting system, and then one for the streaming avatar system. You can call me Dream, because my name, Illustrator of Dreams. Ah, I see. I may or may not be able to remember that, to be perfectly honest. My memory is super bad, and having to remember a whole bunch of names during streams can be kind of hard. But I'll give my best. Johnny2Jacket says Sveno is only 10th. Well, that's kind of impressive, actually, because there's a lot of people that pop on through here all the time, so you never know. Burb in the camera. Yeah, they keep taking over the camera. They seem to somehow know that there's something there. What's up, Dream? What's up? I see your little character down there. What's going on? I see you. What's up? Biff Lucan says, I gotta go, but have a great day, Cheaty. Have a good one, Biff. See you later. Thanks so much for stopping in today. Always great to see you. But until next time, bye-bye. Tyler says, I feel you in the memory thing. I struggle with names and remembering them too. It's always been a thing, and I'm sure as I get older, it'll get harder. You know. Dream says, a little Argentine burb is on camera trying to catch. Oh, really? Is that where you're from? Sveno says, I'm famous for my memory. By the way, Sveno, are you still streaming? I forget, I think you tried to do some streaming before. Dream says, no, I'm from Brazil. Ah, I see. All right, Drupals, you have yourself a fantastic one. Drupal says, same, though I'm going to go cook dinner. It's 22:22 right now. But have fun with streaming. Bye. Have a good one, Drupals. See you around. Benno says yes and no to the streaming question. I want to, but every time I try and I have new issues. Lizard. No audio driver right now. Interesting. Oh, I was wrong about the burb. It's an Australian burb. Yeah. These guys up here are my birds from upstairs. They're in a room up there that used to be my streaming room. But since I'm not in there anymore, I kind of miss their chirps. So I have put a camera in there with a microphone on it. And it transmits it all the way down to here. So if you guys listen carefully, you might be able to hear them chirping. Hey there, Yura. Welcome on in. Tyler says it's neat that you did that. Oh, they're just saying hello, but yeah, for future reference, I do not speak anything other than English. So if you want to talk, English would be preferred, for sure. Johnny2Jacket says, "Oh, the only thing I know is through Device Manager." I mean, it might just be that you need new drivers. If you look up the PC that you have right now, if it's a name brand one anyway, I could probably guarantee you that almost any computer that's not like a super expensive one most likely just uses like some form of like Realtek audio drivers. So if you just go onto their website and look up the Realtek like auto driver installer, which will basically be an EXE that allows you to run on your computer, and if you have the Realtek audio driver, it will download the correct one for your computer and install it so you can have audio again. If that's the problem. Dream says, I'm really needing to enter into VR chat and practice my English. I mean, if you can find the right spaces for it, practicing your English in VR chat is really cool. I would not say going to a public instance, though, and trying to do that is, well, like, worth it at all. Whoa! Holy moly! Creeper the duck now coming on through. Whoa! Holy cow, what's happening? All the explosions! Holy moly! Phalanx! Thanks so much for hopping on in, Creeper and Phalanx. Oh my gosh. So much is happening. So much explosions. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. Great. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys rock.
I was this piddly 11th gen.
Oh shit. There
And
goes the
therefore
channel.
could not really be a
Just
It's
rated
what
with
we
one
do.
odd one.
And it is what you did.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, found out real quick that I knew it was fucking.
Thanks for the raid Phalanx 6, and welcome you one lovely people.
Which is perfect for whenever you guys come through and raid here, and then all of a sudden there's bombs everywhere. Because you guys are playing Tarkov. Johnny Two Jacket says, you can improve your English playing board games, or in my case, D&D. Well, I don't know. Just basically speaking the language and stuff. I feel like D&D would, I'm going to be super honest, D&D is really confusing to me. Because of all the, from my understanding, all the math that's involved to play the game correctly. Obviously, I think the Dungeon Master, I think it's called, is the one that does most of the calculations and stuff. But there's a whole bunch of stuff you got to worry about when playing that, I believe. Dream says, oh, I haven't noticed. Soon I'm going to release my Avali version. Hey, that's really cool. I can't wait to see it. Maybe we'll see it in VR chat someday. Creeper says, yeah, that was the only clip on my channel. I mean for that to be recorded on Phalanx's channel as well. Were you doing a collab? They play Tarkov together. Johnny Two Jackets, but yeah, 90% of the time it's just past session chit chats. Ah, I see. Creeper the Duck says, no, not since 2.5 and 3 and 3.5. It's pretty easy. I'm guessing they updated the game rules and stuff to make it easier for new people to hop on in and have fun. Sveno says, speaking of memory, I've forgotten which burb is which, color-wise. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see who is who down there because there's just so many of them, which is again one of the reasons why I made it so that when people are just watching, they don't show up down here. But it's also so that the people who don't want to be seen down there don't always show up. That way they can lurk in privacy. Failings. Okay, like I said to the other, to Dream, I'll try and remember that. I know I've been saying it weird this entire time. I keep changing how I say it. It's kind of funny. Share chat is a thing too. Yeah, did you know that if you're over on YouTube, you can actually see the chat from over there, over here, and Twitch chat from over here, over there. So if you're on a tablet, a phone, you can watch on YouTube, because it's vertical over there, or you can even watch on your TV. Which is not super... That means you can watch on your Xbox, your PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X. I'm trying to think of other things that might be available to you. I mean, YouTube just kind of plays on almost anything. Not so much Twitch.
I'm just reinstalling Spotify cause it was acting up.
Dream says, besides, I'm a Cosmic Griffin, and I like you vibe. That's pretty cool. I've seen a few Griffins before. They're really pretty, especially in VR. Rocky says, I'm just reinstalling Spotify because it was acting up. Sounds like fun. I know that sounds kind of silly. It sounds like fun reinstalling Spotify. I used to have fun just in reinstalling Windows. I don't know if you guys ever remember the Windows XP days, but when I first got into Windows XP, I got like a free Windows XP disk. And if you installed Windows onto a computer that didn't have a code, you had 30 days to use it. So I ended up having to like reinstall Windows XP like probably 20-25 times when I was a kid because I didn't have a code for one. So I was like always I was always reinstalling Windows every month. So I just kept everything on an external drive. I know that sounds really bad, doesn't it? It's like, wouldn't you just pay for Windows? I was like 14 years old, dude. I didn't have $200. Phalanx says, or sorry, Sveno says, Phalanx is a Greek military formation, I believe. I think it's Greek. I know it's a formation, though. Sveno also says, I might have to swap back to Windows before I update my driver. Oh, are you on Linux? That may or may explain why you're having some trouble. But they do make USB audio devices as well. Probably for like $5 or maybe $8 on Amazon. Might help you out there. Johnny says, I've started playing with 5E and I had a great time, but when I look back at 3.5E, I'm thinking they're talking about Dungeons and Dragons, it looks much more fun with epic feats and very late game stuff. Failing says, some pre-medieval shield formation. Ooh. Do we have any pictures of this anywhere? That sounds like fun to see. Skylar says, I'm afraid I gotta go to bed, but have a good stream. Good night, everybody. All right, Skylar, thank us again so much for the raid. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, Skylar Stardrift there is also a streamer. I'm not entirely sure all the things that they stream just yet. I don't think we asked them anything about that while they've been here. They're a fan of Guillemon, if anyone knows what Guillemon is. I love Guillemon. He's such a cutie. But if you guys want to go follow them, they're right there in the chat. Give them a follow.
It's cool. Skyla 5 months.
Here they are. Looks like they play all kinds of older games. Looks like fun. Yeah, Fedora says Feno. Anthony Ultima, welcome on in, Bean. Feno says, yeah, but PC VR is the problem. No mic. I see. Dream says, what happened to your Twitter account? I got kind of fed up with what was going on with Twitter. Twitter ended up it was more or less the stuff that was being shown to me all the time. The people that I was following weren't showing up anymore, and I don't know if that's because they moved to other places as well. But I kept getting shoved a whole bunch of people getting hurt all the time, which I don't know if everyone's getting that or was getting that, but I was getting like sent a whole bunch of videos of like, and I wasn't even following these accounts. I was getting sent videos that were recommended to me, and it was always of people getting hurt or people like, what would you do in this situation? It was like something really bad happening. And I'm like, I don't want to see this. I come onto here to have fun and smile. And there was just so much bad stuff happening on that website. I'm like, I'm done with this. I'm out. So I went to Blue Sky. Which Blue Sky has its own problems, but we're working through it. Johnny Two Jacket says, well, never had Linux for long to have driver issues. Actually, that's a lie, since I had tried putting Linux on Mac, and that forced me to change Wi-Fi drivers, and it was a heck to also do. Skylar says, yeah, a lot of retro, but occasionally some new stuff, and very occasionally some VR chat. Hey, VR chat sounds like fun. I know a lot of people like their VR chat. I like my VR chat, that's why I keep doing it all the time. But some people... Oh, Skylar, have a good one. Have a good one, Bean. Nyaltima says, Twitter stinks. Heck yeah, I'll agree with that. Or at least for now, anyway. Sveno says, just had to install a signal key, whatever that is. Rocky says, guys...
if you watch WWE Wrestling, who is one of your fave wrestlers?
Welsh Furry Gaming says, boop, cutie Cheeto bird. Blah, blah, blah. Wow, do I have a boop on this one? There it goes. Yaltima says the internet rewards and capitalize cruelty so much so that the government prioritizes it through React. What is it? It's reach through it. Unfortunately, I'm afraid. Well, that's sort of kind of true. Like, I think the reason why like when people like react to stuff like, oh, you should, because a lot of the comments on those videos on Twitter were like, oh, that's so horrible, you guys shouldn't be watching this. But like, it would get comments, it would get likes, it'd get reshares of like, oh, you shouldn't watch this on here. So it would get attention, which would cause it to go up in popularity. And all of these accounts just kept posting all this stuff. So it just kept getting recommended all the time. And I was like, I don't want this. And I really could have just left my Twitter account alone, but I don't know. I uploaded technically a lot of art to that website, and with that whole AI thing going on over there, taking your art and like I post a lot of art that has like chat box things in it, right? And over there, all somebody has to do is type something into a command with Grok, and they can change the text of the box and make me say some really not so great things. And I was like, I don't think I want that. So I just, instead of leaving all my art and stuff over there, I just deleted the whole account. Benno says, trying to solve it again, but I have PTSD from anything with the acronym BIOS in it. Totally true. Almost all of my recent computers that I have now, the VR PC, my office PC, and I think also one of my laptops, all of them needed BIOS upgrades for certain things. And every single time I had to hit the update BIOS button, it takes forever for it to do it. And I have ruined computers in the past doing that. So it's always stressful doing it. So, yeah, actually, you're not wrong. It sounds like Shrock. Shrock. But it's like somebody trying to come out with a good name. We don't know what the good name is, but like it comes out as Grok. Grok. Johnny Two Jacket says, well, at least you didn't screw up the EFI. Once I did that, bricked it and had to reinstall Mac OS. No, when you screw up the BIOS, you either have to reflash the entire computer. Some computers you can't do this on, especially laptops, which means that the computer basically becomes a paperweight unless the BIOS chip is replaceable. And luckily, most of the newer computers these days, or at least desktop computers that are custom built, do have a built-in reflash option, which allows you to flash it even without a CPU in the computer, which is pretty cool. You just put a USB stick with a certain file on it, hit a button, and then it'll flash it. Yeah, but if it's like a laptop or an older computer that doesn't have a replaceable BIOS in it and doesn't have a reflash option, the computer is basically a paperweight, and it really stinks. So it's always a stressful thing to update the BIOS and not know for a fact that that's the right BIOS like file, because it's always like some really random like bundle of like letters and numbers for the file name, like nothing pertaining to the BIOS motherboard name or anything like that. It's just like JS25675.RPL or something like that, and it's like, is this the right file? Am I gonna blow up my computer now? Johnny Two Jacket says some motherboards actually have 2 BIOS chips. That is true. That is very true. Sveno says, yeah, I had to do a BIOS update immediately after buying my new $1,700 PC, and somehow it broke in a way that Solus, someone who does BIOS updates for fun. Solus is interesting. Had no clue how to fix it. Uh-oh. Eventually got it working, though. Nice. Johnny Two Jacket says, I mean, you should pray for power not to fail while doing that. Most, if not all of my computers at this point are now on UPSs, which can handle each of the UPSs can usually handle one of my computers for 40 minutes to an hour if the power goes out. I think the one that I have on my office PC can handle that computer up there with one monitor running for about 2 hours straight, which is really nice. The one down here, if I'm in VR, the UPS can handle the computer for about, I think 8 to 10 minutes. If it's not doing VR, you can handle it for 30 to 40. Holy cow! Hi, Numi. Welcome on in. How do you do? Guys, look, it's Numi. It's been a while. Spenodiscus says, luckily we don't really get power cuts in the UK. Super robust system. Last one in my city was in 2014. That doesn't sound like fun, though. I like it when the power goes out. I know that sounds really stupid, but I think it's fun when the power goes out because I actually have like a whole bunch of stuff to back myself up. I have like a solar panel system, and UPS is all over the place. When the power goes out, the whole house starts beeping. It's funny. My hands are feeling fine, Johnny Two Jackets. Thanks for asking. Although my legs are kind of getting tired from all the extra weight I'm holding right now. How long have we been walking for? Oh my gosh, we've been on it for 40 minutes. Holy cow. Numi says, I'm working on a RimWorld mod again. Neat. What kind of mod are you working on? Let us know. Hey. What's up?
No, I'm just checking.
Right. Johnny Two Jacket says, Phenodiscus, I only had it once. The whole power box just exploded. Phenodiscus says, honestly, yeah, light pollution is a problem. Yeah, almost every time the power goes out here, it's almost always nighttime, or at least the power outage goes into the nighttime, and then you look up at the sky and it's like, you can see the stars. It's really nice. Oh. Benno says, dang, heavy scarf? It's just all those fish I ate, you know? 10 pounds of fish. Or I actually don't know how many pounds this is on my arms right now. I sort of feel like Popeye right now. Numi says, for a month now, I got a new job where I work daily 12-hour night shift, 4 hours to get in and home, and I am sleepy. What the heck? Whoa. Johnny Two Jackets, you got yourself a whole whale shark over there. That's really cool. Look at all those gold. That was a lot. Wow. A whale of a shark. Ooh, a little mackerel. Delicious. Numi says, Sveno says, I find it funny you just randomly started using my full username again. Sometimes I just read it and it does that. Johnny says, cast. Numi says, I'm working on a RimWorld mod that adds decorative roofs to the game. I was working on a medieval mod pack and I felt like transparent roofs would be pretty neat. Hey, that means you'll be able to play the game with roofs on and still see your characters inside. Does that mean when it rains outside that you'll be able to see the water dripping down the sides? That'd be pretty cool. Think moonroofs, except the entire thing. That's a big fish. Yeah, that was a really big fish. I think that fish is a... I think that might not be a fish. That might be like a whole different thing. Numi says, not literally transparent? Aww. Is that even possible in that game? Because I forget if it's got like the... like, what is it called? The UI even has the ability to do that kind of stuff. That'd be kind of cool, though. Hayo, have you played RimWorld? I have not. I don't really play games. Unfortunately, I don't really play games. A tuna? Delicious. Alright, I think we are done here. That's 45 minutes. I think we're good. Alright, I gotta take my first step forward. Whee! Oh, that feels so cool. Get a little stretch in there. Aw, Rocky, thanks so much for the hug. Hayo, do a gremlin pose. Hey, don't you record me doing that. Yeah. Sure. Right now? Yeah, I can. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, can you take these off?
See how you feel about
Right, we're taking off the weights off my hands. My hands feel like they're not even there. I can just move them around so easy now. That's awesome. Alrighty, guys. Sveno says the V-Volley is still on. What's wrong with the V-Volley? The V-Volley is fine. Unless you're talking about the eye thing. I understand that. That is getting worked on, though, I believe. Alright, let me turn off this treadmill. Alright. Let's put these over here. Put my do a stretch. Smiley, stretch. Alright, we gotta do a stretch. What was that? Johnny Two Jackets, we're gonna do a stretch. Ready? Here we go. Over to the side. Stretch out those legs. Other side. There we go. Touch the toes. There we go. And hold on, let me move away from the fan here. It's really high right now. There we go. Stretch up. Ah, there we go. You're recording me again? Wow, I see how it is. Sveno says my stroopwafels are stale. Time for some new ones. What do you mean? They're supposed to be sealed, aren't they? There we go. Oh. Oh, wow. That one picked up a lot this time. You don't have to do that, by the way. I'm going to get that. Yeah, you don't have to do that. Did you get the one in the kitchen too? Okay. I gotcha. I think there was something else that happened earlier too. Was there... No, I think we're good. Okay. No burb outside. They've been showing up. They usually show up in the morning though. It is getting later in the day now. It's 11:49, which means it's getting late. Well, I think we're gonna start closing up shop here in just a little bit. We'll give another like 5 to 10 minutes here, and then we'll end the stream for today. Our little we did our relaxation part of the stream earlier today. We did the treadmill afterwards. Benno says, oh, speaking of birds, the Swifts came back. That is awesome. Don't forget to get pictures. Benno says, oh, did you know that it was Attenborough's 100th birthday recently? Ooh. Old. Johnny Two Jackets also says, oh yeah, Lego changed the age for him from 4 to 99 to 4 to 100. Man, I wonder how hard a Lego set gets whenever you get to age 100. Does it get harder or does it get easier over time? Probably easier, right? Because you get more used to it. Johnny Two Jacket says, Hilo, you're also old. I am not old. Excuse you. I am not old. Like, life only really starts beginning at like age 25. I'm only like 15 years past that, so I'm fine. I'm not old. Sveno says, funnily enough, he is still traveling the world making documentaries. Really? Man, look at him go. Some people just... Whoa. What's up?
The 30s or your 20s.
Yeah.
But you have money. Whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. Riley says, your 30s or your 20s, except you have money, hopefully, and you can do whatever you want, within reason, of course. But that's only if you spend your 20s working your butt off getting there. It's never too late to start getting started, though, regardless of what age you are. Yaltama says, I found this one an RPG mobile game where each level is a board game with a dice. And I know it's become generalized and it's stale to all heck, but I love the adventure and fantasy RPG aesthetic no matter what. Creeper says, my 20s stunk. I mean, I won't say that my 20s were exactly...
They sucked.
Miley says they sucked. I personally wouldn't change it for anything, though. It did stink. I did a whole lot of stuff that necessarily I probably shouldn't have had to do, but I ended up having to do so that I could make a difference in the world. And now here I am. Hopefully also making a difference in the world. So... Creeper says, my life didn't really start to take off until I was in my late 30s. Well, I mean, a lot, everyone starts different, obviously. Things are always different for everyone. But life for most people doesn't really even start to begin happening until after 25. So, again, like Smiley said, it's never too late to start. Even if you are 36 now and getting started now, that means you'll be able to live your 40s much more happier than your 30s are now. Or 30s would have been before. Numi Volley says, bored. Bored. That's me. I'm a borb. Rocky, thanks for the hug. Well, I mean, if you're talking about like the online stuff and stuff, I wouldn't mind too much about that. It's kind of one of those things, like I've mentioned probably a couple different times to people who are online. If the online stuff, because it can happen, and it kind of did happen at one point with that whole swamp thing and all that stuff. But it's like if the online stuff becomes stressful, go away, done with it. Like if it starts to affect my real life and stuff, not having it. But if it's there to be something to improve my real life, then I'll absolutely be around for it, and I'll contribute to it as well. But if online stuff wants to start stressing me out and making my real life actually like I'm like having trouble actually doing things in real life because of online, I'm getting rid of it. So don't worry too much. If something happened online, don't think too much into it of it affecting you. Just drop it. It doesn't exist anymore. Online and real life. Ah, sorry to hear that. Yeah. Numi says, I wish it could be that easy. For certain people, it is. For me, I have quite a lot of stuff going on in my real life. I have a ton of people that depend on me every single day. I can reach out to people and be like, hey, let's hang out or something like that. I can do that in real life. If you don't have that in real life, then maybe it would be ideal for you to get out there and have that for yourself. Obviously, it's not always possible, but definitely getting yourself a real life formed and then having an online life to go and look to better your real life as well. Benno says, nuh-uh. Wally. Johnny says, man, my online interactions only just started this year. Don't get me wrong, I was playing online games, but I hadn't really started chatting with big communities until only just recently. I'm really happy to have you around. It's been fun talking to you and stuff. Playing games with you too, just like yesterday. And stream mod. I kind of wish it showed that you were a mod. It doesn't show you as a mod down there for some reason. I just realized the chat over there is cut off, but I don't know if that matters or not, because it doesn't seem to affect the chat. Oh, nope, it does. Hold on, let me change that. Alrighty. Let's do some little... Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter, because I'm actually going to get rid of that and change it to an advertisement system instead. Wow, this TV's hot. I just walked up to it. I can feel the heat coming off it. Hey there, Dope Leads. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Stream froze? Did it? No? No dropped frames here. Shouldn't be any dropped frames. We got fiber now. I'm doing great. I'm actually getting ready to close up shop here probably within the next 5 or so minutes. I got some stuff I gotta do. Gotta go shopping. Gotta pick up some stuff. Oh, that's kind of cool. I am going shopping for fish. All of the fish. Dopeweed says, happy to make it for a change. I've been trying to make every weekday. I'm going to try and do that. All things, if things will actually line up for it. The morning times seem to be a much better time for this. So, how often do you eat fish in real life? Funny enough, I actually eat fish like maybe once every 2 weeks or so. Something like that. Maybe twice. I really do like fish a lot. We just don't have a lot in our diet. But I really do actually like fish. Like, the joke was that Cheaty Bird does like fish a lot. And I actually wasn't eating fish all heck of a lot in real life before. And then Smiley was like, let's go get fish. So we went to go get fish. And then I ate fish. And I was like, oh my god, I love fish. I've gone fishing quite a lot, actually. I don't think I've ever eaten any of the fish I've ever caught. I just like to go fishing. It's kind of relaxing. It's something that Smiley and I do every once in a long while. Well, we have these foldable. We have these foldable, not foldable, but like retracting or something like that. Fishing poles, and you just go, and then you Can reel them in, you know. Pretty cool, pretty swag, you know. Save GFY. Save says, hello there. Welcome in. We're about to end our stream for today. We've got another probably 3 minutes from now, and we'll be hopping out of here. Just call me Save. All right, will do. Hello there, Save. Glad you could make it today. Save says, also, I'm from Thailand. Whoa, wow. What brings you in here today? All the way from Thailand. All right, Sveno, you take care of yourself. Don't forget exclamation point lurk in the chat if you're gonna lurk. Save says, you. Oh. Where did you find me before coming here? Is it on Blue Sky, Twitter, maybe YouTube? Sveno says, also, weren't you gonna go 5-10 minutes ago? Well, I'm getting ready to go in like probably another 2 minutes from now. Holy cow, time is actually flying by. Not a famous bird. Somebody else said that the other day. Somebody else said, I was in a public world and someone said, oh, look, it's the Popufur Hyochiti bird. And I personally dislike that. And here's one of the reasons why. When that person said that, like 10 people suddenly surrounded me and said, ooh, look at this guy. Who are you? Like they were all asking questions. I'm like, I just want to talk with like one person, man. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the attention that with the word Popufur. I don't like that. Save says, I found you on random over here on twitch.tv. Alrighty, guys. I think that's been the total of 2 minutes here. I think I'm going to close up shop. We got a pickle. A tasty pickle. Yeah? Well, can I have a little bit? Don't lift up though, okay? Oh my gosh. Someone says pickle, the infamous smiley pickle. Creeper says Sveno.
Oh. And until next time, you guys, stay safe out there.
We do field trips on SL, so a bunch of ponies just pop up in random worlds. That sounds like fun. The Twitch to YouTube ratio is quite fun. I'm gonna keep trying to do the YouTube thing for a little bit here. I'm sure it'll be different if I change it up a little bit over there. YouTube's always been a weird one. Sometimes it'll show me, and sometimes it won't. I never know what exactly causes it to do it. But I guess we'll see. One thing about the YouTube streams though is that it is in vertical mode. And one of the things you can do is after this stream is over, you can actually see the YouTube stream after the stream is over. So if you want to see more of if you missed it or something, you can go over there and check it out. Liger XT5, thanks so much for the follow bean. Thanks for coming on through. We're actually closing up shop here right now. I'm actually going to be ending the stream here in just a moment. Reaper, you have yourself a good one. Thanks so much for popping on in. Always great to have you. We actually get a lot of positive responses every once in a while. We get booted. That'll happen sometimes.
Thank you for the follow, Liger XT5.
Heck yeah. Catching your Blue Sky and Expo's first stream. Oh, that's awesome, Bean. Thanks for coming on in. I unfortunately closed up shop over on X, but I will be over on Blue Sky more often. I'm also posting some of my posts over like actual like picture comics and stuff like that over on YouTube now, since apparently it's got a function for that. I had no idea, and it's been garnering some really cool attention over there, which is really fun to see, especially since I only just started doing it, so that's always cool. Diamond says, I hope you have a great day, Hayo, and all the rest of you too. Take care, all of you. Sveno says, current streamers I know, Coffendra, Ghost, Speculative, and Cheesecake. Oh, neat. You know Cheesecake. Very cool. Have a good one, Numi. See you, Sveno. Have a good one, Liger. Pixelmod says, oh, hey, your scarf isn't blinking this time. Well, I'm over on PC this time. It seems like whenever I'm on PC, it doesn't affect the Quest side, but if I'm on the Quest side, it affects the PC side. And I hardly ever go on Quest. And for when I do go on Quest, I do have another version of this avatar, which is a little bit more simplistic. It's missing some stuff. That one will work perfectly on Quest because it works both on Quest and PC. But when I'm on PC, I'll use this one because this one allows me to use my eye tracking and stuff for Questies as well. Or at least it should. I'll have to check that out. Hey there, Pixelmon. How's it going? Really cool to see you again. What was it, on Monday, I believe? Man, Tuesday kind of went by really fast. Holy cow. There's another workout day tomorrow. We'll be seeing you then. But anyway, guys, I gotta get out of here. I know I'm really, like, slacking behind here. I think it's been, like, 15, 20 minutes now since I said I was going to be going. But I gotta go take myself a shower after being on this treadmill here today. I gotta clean up the headset and stuff. Thankfully, it's all leather or leatherette and stuff, so it's easy to wipe down and stuff. But don't forget, stay hydrated out there, guys. If you haven't had any food yet, definitely go do that. We're going to go raid somebody now, though. Hey, Rumai. Rumai, have you been there the whole time? Are you our one viewer over on YouTube today? I'll try and I've been trying to just hop into VR chat, period. And if I can just be around you guys, because I do workouts now in my own time. Just because I have a certain amount of time for certain things, and like whenever it comes time to doing certain things, if things take too long, I can't do them. So I found my own spot. Rumai says no. Aw. Well, it's great to see you again. We're heading out of here though, but we're gonna go take a Twitch raid here. Oh, let's go ahead and do that. By the way, guys, if you did not know, we are also live over on. We're live on all the things. Let me see if I can actually do this. Socials. Here's our socials. If you guys would like to hop on over, we are on. Oh, I posted that 3 times. That's very nice. If you guys would like to hop on through, it is over on Blue Sky. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch, of course. And also we have a Discord. If you guys are more interested in joining any of those, there's all the links right there. We are going to send you guys out for a raid over on Twitch. I will see if I can drop a link for the YouTubers so that they can hop on through with us as well. We're only raiding somebody on Twitch just because that's how it works over here. I think that's how it works over here. However, we're going to return the favor. 12% rated us yesterday with a whole 76 people, which is freaking wild. I was not expecting 12% of all people to do it. They are an amazing bean. However, I have to make a mention before we make the move. Ooh, I just cracked something on the Quest Pro. I hope that did not break anything. Ooh. Oh. Okay, I have to make sure not to do that again. Yeah. Don't record me breaking my headset. Gosh darn it. But no, we're going to head over to 12%. I just have to make a mention before we do make the move, though. 12% is an amazing person, but they are a different vibe, I guess. I'm PG-13, I guess you could say. So I'll like mention some suggestive things maybe every now and then, but I hardly ever do that. This person, however, is a little bit more, I'd say mature. their streams are usually 18 plus, I believe. So if you're under 18, this may or may not be a stream for you. Just letting you guys know ahead of time, so you can make your choice on whether or not you want to join the raid or not. But I believe their streams are 18 plus, just to let you know. So some of the topics may not be right for people who are under 18. Just letting you guys know. You make the decision whether or not you're able to join over there or not. I believe their stream even shows up as like, hey, this is a mature stream. Are you sure you want to watch over here? So just be aware. But we're going to go watch over there now. Hey there, Eric. Welcome on through. We're actually heading out of here now, though. We should class streams as either Cheaty rated or Renuki rated. Well, I don't think everybody would understand what that means. So everyone kind of knows what PG-13 is, and then also what like mature is. So my streams are like E for everyone in a way, basically. And then this next person we're about to go over to is not. It's a little over teen rated, so it's more. We're talking more like mature rated. So here we go. We're gonna go raid over to 12% here. We're going to return the raid over to them.
Same bat channel, same bat time as per usual.
Oh no, are they leaving?
And yeah, that. What he said. So it's getting very late, guys, and I apologize. I know it started late, but again, my Sunday was having issues, and I just think I'm fat.
Okay, so they're ending their stream right now, so we actually can't do that. Let's see here. We've also got Foxy for sure. Let's take a look at them.
Sure. Are we growing? Or am I just getting smaller? Wait, are we growing?
All right, what are you rated? Let's see here. Loud, interactive, hyper, English, ADHD.
Is this the right, like, was this always...
Who else is live? You know what? Maybe we'll save that for another time.
Put that in the
Let us raid Kafendra. Let us raid Kafendra. So let me go ahead and grab this. And I think I should be able to do this. So let's see what happens. Raid space Kafendra. So when I do that, that should send it over to Twitch, right? No?
Desktop. Right hand grip offset.
Okay, so that did not work. So let's switch this over to Twitch only. Let's see if it does it now. Raid space this.
And it is
Okay. Well, I guess that does not work. So let's go over to actual Twitch. This is kind of annoying that I have to do this. I'll have to keep this in mind that this is something I have to worry about now. Twitch.tv. I can't put Twitch commands in. Where's my channel? Where's my channel?
A little bit, and then left.
You should be able to do raid. No, I do raid.
Okay, and let's make a new
But the system I'm using right now is not allowing me to do that. But the system I'm using right now, it's a system that takes the chat from over here and pushes it to Twitch, and the Twitch chat pushes it over to YouTube. So it's like a relay chat thing, and it doesn't allow me to use this.
Now maybe we want to put that here because like we want only this place.
Now I should be able to do that. There we go. All right, we're going over to raid Kafendra. So there's that. Now if I also go over to here and grab their link and switch this over to Restream and then hit send. There's the link to it if you guys would like to hop on through. That's over on twitch.tv. So for our YouTube viewers, there's the Twitch link. All right, guys, we're going to hop on over. We're going to go say hi to Sunclaws. All we're going to say is hi. We don't have to do Cheaty Raid or anything like that. We just do hey, hi, or how are you, and welcome them into our community if they need to be welcomed in. So here we go, guys. We're going to send you on over. Thanks, everyone, so much for watching today. Glad that you can make it. But until next time, this is Hayo Cheaty Bird signing off. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Until next time.
Okay.
See ya.
We have to go forward a little bit more.